Java? What's Java?
Java's the interior.
Interior is Java?
Java.
Like the country or like the
Like
coffee?
we need to go to Starbucks to get some cappuccino. Look what I'm doing. Being proactive. Silence my phone.
You're already making noise?
All search.
Here we go.
Dirty.
Dirty. But light.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm floating on a
I
cloud.
feel like I just lost 700 pounds
Yeah?
getting in this truck from 2013.
I put at least half of it back on getting in.
14. Huh?
See what I did there?
Put on half of it. Oh, yeah.
So, could you take this to your grocery store and get like 10 cents from it? Because, you know, aluminum.
Alloy.
Oh, so it's not just aluminum.
It's a mix of metals.
What metals? Tell us about the F-150. Things you know.
All new 2015 F-150. This one is actually equipped with the same 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo V6 engine, the preferred engine out here.
2 turbos.
2 turbos.
2 turbos.
2 turbos.
Out here because we're in the mountains.
Out
And
here,
altitude
yeah,
matters.
5,000. Altitude does matter. This thing lost almost 700 pounds.
In steel.
Yep.
But
And
gained a bunch of technology.
Yep. Gained a bunch. We have Prox keys now. We have two-way page on the Prox keys. You have a locking tailgate with the key, tailgate release with the key, LED bed lights. You have all new infotainment system there.
For the F-150s. LED or LCD.
Huge LCD
screen in the middle.
Yep. Huge screen in the center. This one's not equipped with a roof, but if they had them, they would be through both rows of seating.
Well, that's not entirely fair. This is equipped with a roof. You just can't
Moonroof.
see through it.
Moonroof.
See?
True.
There's a roof, guys.
Yeah, there's
Don't
a
worry
roof.
about that. We can't get these
This
convertible.
is the King Ranch trim level, so
Yes.
pretty cool. It's got the Java interior.
King Ranch
Brown.
is a
Even brown headliner.
ranch in Texas, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Big
Huge
ranch.
ranch. Yep. Huge ranch.
Like not
one after
Australia
it.
big. Australia's got really big ranch with kangaroos and junk.
Yeah, they don't need kangaroos.
I don't think they have
This thing will
kangaroos
haul
in Texas.
700 pounds more of kangaroos
Yeah.
than before.
That's true. Normal plug.
To be the same. 110 volt up front and in the back seat, and a 12 volt up here, which is kind of cool.
Plug all
USB
kinds of
inputs are all underneath here, which is pretty nice.
So what do you say to people when they say, Mark, it's too quiet? I can't
The engine?
feel manly enough driving such a quiet
Well,
truck on the inside.
Fun fact: when you get on it, some of the sound from the engine is actually piped through the speakers.
What if I want to turn that down?
Huh?
Can I turn that down?
Yeah, you turn
I
up
like
the
it
music.
quiet.
Turn up the music.
Oh, so if I turn up the music, then I can't hear
Then
the
you can't hear the
engine.
engine.
So I can't
Or
turn it
put
down. I
headphones
can
in.
just make it louder.
Or put headphones in. Why would you not want to hear the engine? It's a cool engine's noise.
Because what's to hear? What kind of engine noise is it?
It's a throaty engine noise.
Is it this engine's noise?
Sometimes.
But they like take an F1 car or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Formula One car? That'd
Yeah,
be pretty
it's
cool.
like when you floor, you go.
I wonder if you can hack it and do that.
Oh, I'm
That'd be kinda
sure.
Cool. That'd be kind of cool.
Gotta be able to, right? Or like a semi.
Crotch rocket. Yeah.
Does it simulate the gear shift noises too, or just
Yes,
engine?
absolutely. All RPM ranges.
There's a big bump right floor right now. I'm gonna wait.
I
for
know.
it.
We
Then
always
can
see
floor
the
it and hear
18
engine.
wheelers go over it and lose their loads in the back. Right here.
Bump is silly. I don't know why they haven't smoothed it out a little bit.
Yeah, right there.
Right, bump.
This is where the smart car got
So
airborne.
smooth. All right, here we go.
Right there. That was right. So quick. So much pep.
That was actually really, really smooth and really, really fast.
Yeah.
That felt great.
Quick. This one has the big tow mirrors on it, which are kind of cool. They power fold and extend now, too.
Yeah, solid. And it just felt solid getting on it like that. Usually there's that sort of shocking delay when you really floor it, but this was a really smooth acceleration. I don't think that was this engine though, because I sure didn't hear any turbo spools. Did you?
No.
There was
That's
kind of
okay.
missing
It's
that
more
satisfying whine.
I know.
So maybe it was the naturally aspirated version of the 3.5 accelerated that they pump
And
into
then
the car.
now they come standard 2 with a, not to change subject.
Oh, sure, please do.
But they come now with a 23-gallon tank as well, so save a little bit of weight, and then you can upgrade back to the 36-gallon
Fuel tank, right?
You want. Fuel
Look
tank.
at that guy go. Whoosh. He's only doing 15.
Chevys. Always doing the flyby. Always doing the flyby.
He also
Trying to
went
get
from the
beat.
left lane. You might be able to see it in this camera. It could be kind of cool because he went left lane, right lane, extremely quickly and just stayed on the gas all the way across.
Yeah. He wanted to get off the highway right away.
We're excited because all the construction is finally clearing up over here.
I know.
As of like 3 days ago.
I went on my... Yeah, I got on my on-ramp, and I was like, oh, I don't have to jump over the wrong side of the highway now.
Yeah, you don't have to do any weird, like, which lane is mine stuff anymore.
Where's the light rail going?
We don't have a light rail out here. Are you kidding me? We didn't pay enough for that.
No, we did, and then they...
Well, we did. That's true. But they're not going to give it to us anyway.
I know.
That's a political topic we're not going to get into because that's not the kind of conversation
Stuff
we have
we
here.
do.
Hey,
Nope.
we roll.
Oh!
What?
Some techie stuff, which this one doesn't have. You have 360 view camera on the truck.
Yes.
So you have front, rear, and side cameras underneath the mirrors. And it literally looks like your little drone thing you have with a GoPro on it is kind of hovering above the truck. You have park assist on these guys now, which is really cool.
So, not Parkinson's.
Park assist.
I heard Parkinson's.
Oh, well, you heard what you wanted to hear. I said park
changed
assist.
the truck a little bit.
I said park assist.
You're not scared in this one. That's nice.
No, I'm not. I'm in a truck. I love trucks. I love half tons out here. You need them.
Someone pointed out that with all the $200,000 plus cars we've driven, it was the smart car that freaked you out. I thought that was amusing.
That is kind of true. Safety. It's just,
yeah. I said that the $200,000 cars weren't trying to kill us constantly, so.
Yeah, there's just this thing called inertia and mass.
So you feel safe in the nice big truck?
I feel safe in the nice big trucks.
And this truck's got good safety rating?
Very good safety rating. It's a, what is this one?
2015?
It's still to be
Ford
rated.
F-150?
It's still to be rated.
38 years?
But it's got to be 4 or 5 star crash ratings. You have to in these trucks. This is Ford's kid, most important. Now, this area actually, in particular, this is truck area. So we have truck town, truck city.
Where we live.
Truck
Colorado.
Truck avenue.
You just said truck like 12 times and now it doesn't sound like a word anymore.
I know. Truck town.
Yeah, no, keep saying it.
Mountain town for trucks.
Truckburg. Truckville.
Truck. Oh, he's got the N-word.
Truck County. The what?
Truckington.
Truckington?
Yeah, this is Truckington.
Isn't that a TV show on PBS about trains? Truckington Station?
No, it's about a town that sells a lot of trucks. That's what it's about. Which is this one.
Fascinating. I will have to look that up.
But anyway, half tons sell amazingly well out here. So F-150 is a really important piece for us to have.
So speaking of only slightly related information, I was in our shop the other day. And
which shop?
Our Ford shop.
Okay.
And there was a frame sitting on the ground. Just a frame. No wheels, no wiring, just straight a frame.
Oh, I thought you meant like a picture frame.
Yes, it was a picture frame. It was
like the LED ones with the wires?
No. No, it didn't have any wires. I just said that there were no wires. That was the start of the conversation, was there were no wires.
I'm tired today.
Anyway, so there's a frame sitting on the ground, and across the way is a Raptor missing a wheel. Mm-hmm. The wheel is clearly broken off as it is sitting near the Raptor on the ground. And I was told that the frame was so damaged in the Raptor that they had to fix it, and the only way to fix it is to take the old Raptor and put it on the new frame. And frankly, I was a little amazed that our mechanics could do that.
They bought a new frame for the truck?
Bought a new frame for the truck, and they're going to move the entire truck to the new frame.
So, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How high did the truck have to go in the air for the frame to break?
Well, my understanding is it went off a ditch. So technically, it didn't go up in the air. It went down in the air, I would think.
Well, the guy should have known in order to jump over something, you have to have a ramp on it. You can't just fly. If you were in this truck, you might have, because it's 700 pounds lighter.
That's true. This truck feels like it's going to jump every time I go over a bump.
Yeah, look.
A little bump
just
here.
wants to get airborne. It
felt like we were airborne almost there.
Actually, the bed sides flip up for wings.
Yeah.
It helps with MPGs. It floats off the ground.
That's a great idea. Mm-hmm. I'm glad someone thought of that.
I didn't.
Ford mechanics are engineers.
Mechanics
pretty good too. He's going to put a new frame on a truck. I mean, that'd be like taking your skeleton out and getting a new skeleton because you broke your arm.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. Or even just your arm bone.
Well, especially when they fly 40 feet in the air. Spread it.
Hey, I've watched enough X Games to see guys that probably should have new skeletons.
Well, the first drive we ever did was a Raptor, remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the one thing we brought up was, please don't jump this.
That was it.
Ford created Ford released something saying, hey, don't go airborne in this thing.
Ford said, we know this looks like it can go airborne.
That would be a good ramp. You can just 4 from up there.
There are a lot of ramps around here that we could get airborne on. And it would be even more glorious than the old trucks because, you know, aluminum.
And the wings on the bedside.
And the wings on the bedside to keep you up in the air. Yeah.
Alloy. Stop saying aluminum.
Sorry. Alloy.
It's a mixture of metals, not just aluminum.
Which metals?
More than aluminum.
And copper?
And platinum.
Gold?
Platinum.
Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum's better than gold.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any diamond mixed
Tungsten, a little bit.
in? Diamond's like a metal, right?
Yeah. And then copper, a little bit of copper.
I already said copper.
Zinc.
Ooh, so it doesn't sunburn?
Yeah.
Good idea. Engineers, man.
Paint don't fade.
Tell you. The paint won't fade because there's zinc in the body that reflects the UV rays.
Oh, people are going to correct us. That's okay. I like it.
Please note, none of what we say is, well, some of what we say is true. Much of what we say is made up on the spot.
Heated steering wheel? We've had that before, but you've got them in more ranges. Oh, big thing on this I meant to bring up.
Yes.
The FX4 used to be a trim level, so this is the big confusion now when you go to 2015s. In the 1-ton trucks, and back in the old days, the half-tons, they used to have FX4 as a suspension option. And still do now in the 1-tons. They moved that away over... Oh, fuel level up. Oh, well.
It's okay. I just use my steering wheel buttons here to turn it off.
There you go. But they used to have it as a suspension option. There's upgraded shocks or skid plates, things like that. Well, back in the early 2000s, they moved the trim level over, or they moved the suspension option over to trim level FX4. So if you don't like chrome, if you like paint to match accents and dark accents, you get an FX4. That went away in 2015. They're trying to simplify everything with Ford. So if you have XL, XLT, and Lariat are your big trim levels. You have specialty trim levels within that, and then the design within those sides too. So you either have chrome or sport with those. So if you like chrome accents, you always go chrome. If you like paint to match accents, you go sport. So like an STX would be kind of like an XL Sport. A entry-level FX4 that was cloth back before would be an XLT Sport. And then if you like things that are well-equipped, you go up to the Lariats. Get the Sport, get the Chrome, get the King Ranch, get the Platinum, whatever you like within it. But that's kind of something that always everybody comes in and says, well, I want to look at the FX4. Well, a lot of my well-equipped trucks have FX4 on them. This King Ranch has FX4. So
there's not going to be like a test on that, right? Because I was playing with the screen down here and I stopped paying attention about after FX4 suspension something.
Big test.
Oh boy,
you're screwed.
Is there like a
not
study sheet of any sort?
I went to a local venue down the street from my house called the Schoolhouse.
Okay.
Should get paid
was
for
there
saying
alcohol
that.
there?
Should get paid for saying that, actually.
Sure?
Yes, there was.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a literal schoolhouse.
No.
Backup camera.
But it's...
And beepers.
They have, for the beer menu, is a Scantron.
I don't know what Scantron is. Isn't that an old scoreboard?
Scantrons.
Oh.
What are you...
Oh, a Scantron. Really? Oh,
really?
If I say it like this, then you'll think I know what you're talking about.
Scantrons, like when you took a test?
Really?
Are you that old?
Well, I took tests. I wrote stuff down. How do you take tests?
Like A, B, C, D, Scantron. You fill out the little...
That had a name? Like the bubble thing?
Bubble.
Like the SATs?
That's Scantron. You're so smart and you don't know what a Scantron is?
No idea.
Don't worry, it won't dent. It's alloy.
Alloy? What kind of alloy?
Alloy, by definition, mixture.
Of like just whatever they found laying around?
Secret. It actually is kind of secret.
Fine.
True story. But I know the real stuff.
I'm going to go Google Scantron.
The recipe. You don't know Scantron?
Well, I mean, it rings a bell.
Hey, you want your gate down? No, probably shouldn't because there's trees.
There's trees there. It'll ruin the gate. Well, now you honk the horn.
I want to remote start it.
Because it's
let me
running,
remote start on the remote start. The truck running.
Well, you remote unstart it.
Oh, this is leather stitch. This is nice.
Why are you surprised by that? Why is the King Ranch like a snake?
It's a ranch brand, like a
cattle
snake brand.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of room in the back.
They use snake skin.
There's a stupid lot of room in the back.
There's tons of room. And the subwoofer isn't underneath the seat now. It's behind it. It's
I
cool.
could fit back there comfortably.
You could fit back there pretty easily. Mm-hmm.
Like comfortably, not easily.
They have an LED light that will illuminate a hitch ball on the tailgate. So when you're towing at night or hooking up to a trailer, it's got an LED light underneath the tailgate. And it pops on your key.
What does extra keys do?
I don't know.
We've got extra keys. We don't know where they go.
Maybe it's a locking fuel cap.
That would be a weird thing to have.
No, they have them for these.
They have fuel caps for these still?
Well, you buy them if you don't want people to ever be able to siphon, which is really hard to siphon the gas out, but people just want that security.
These have fuel caps?
No, but you buy a locking cap, so then...
How do you put a locking cap on thing that doesn't have a cap?
It goes over the whole thing and crimps on it.
That sounds complicated.
It is. Much like the bedsides that fold out like a wing. That's what it is. It unlocks them.
Is that what it is?
I didn't want to tell everybody and ruin the surprise.
Good call.
But it does.
Good call.
I need to drink coffee in the morning again.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be funnier if you drink coffee.
I'm not funny. I failed.
No, you're funny. I laugh a lot.
I failed.
Especially that part about the FX4s and when you're talking about when your mom tripped and fell down in the swimming pool.
What?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to the conversation. I'm just assuming that's how it went.
What? It's very athletic. An athlete.